What's going on, guys? Nemesis here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be pushing more ranked play, and I'm going to be using this Royal Giant deck. So without further ado, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so we got our first game here, and yeah, I'm going to be using this Royal Giant deck just to switch things up a little bit, and also because this deck is really strong, especially with the Phoenix, so RG Phoenix is really good. Pretty good zap on his end, but doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for Royal Giant in the back because he's playing Hog Rider, so it looks like it's a cycle deck. And typically against cycle decks, you want to RG the back a lot. Does it kind of outcycle their things? So yeah, it looks like it's 2.6. So yeah, this is really good. I think I want to go for like a Royal Ghost right here, and I'm probably just gonna take a Lightning if he plays like a Cannon as well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go for a Lightning nonetheless. So, and I think I'm immediately just gonna go for a Phoenix just to DPS down this. Let me see what I want to do in this scenario. I think I'm just gonna go for this. I think I'm just going to go for a log as well. Perfect log. And then I'm just going to wait till I get my elixir for the fisherman. I'm probably just going to play it right now. So far so good. Nothing too crazy going on. If he goes for, okay, he's not going to go for a zap. Oh, he is going to go for a zap. I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost immediately because he doesn't have that much elixir. So yeah, really good play right here. He probably doesn't have, yeah, like I said, that many good things. Yeah, he's a cycle of log. I'm probably just going to take tower right here. So maybe, I don't know. Okay, he's going to go for that. I think I'm just going to go for a queen right here. I don't want to cycle. Actually, I'm just going to play RG immediately at 6 elixir because he's still pretty low on elixir and he has like a musketeer. It's going to take a while for him to drop a Mega Knight on this thing exactly. So I'm going to get a lot of damage right here. And yeah, so I'm only RGing on this left lane because if this goes into a 2-tower game, I'm going to have a really big lead. And I'm pretty confident in general in taking out his right-hand side tower anyway because I have good cards to take it out. I'm going to go for a queen plus like a log plus an electric spirit. Just like that, just to clean everything up. And I'm probably just going to go for an ability pop very shortly right here. Let's see if he wants, he's probably going to Mega Knight this, right? I'm just going to go for the ability right now just to make him play the Mega Knight. Okay, he's going to go for an Electro Wizard instead. I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost right here. And he's going to also go for a log, which is pretty interesting. So I think at this point in time, I'm just going to go for like a Royal Giant right here. Just to kind of see if I can let my Ghost pass this RG, just in case he wants to play like a Goblin Gang. I'm going to go for a Lightning as well, because it's a really good Lightning. And that's basically going to be tower. So far so good. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go for a Fisherman. I'm going to go for Electric Spirits plus a log, because he's probably going to go for a Zap. Oh, there's that. Okay, still going to get a connection, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost over here just to prevent any kind of splash damage from the Mega Knight. And yeah, put the Queen right there too just to get some really good defense going. And yeah, there's nothing he can really do anymore. Just pop the ability because why not? And yeah, that's going to be game number 1. Really well played right there. Hopefully I gotta take this tower real quick. It doesn't really matter. But yeah. So GG's on that game. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one. Okay, so we got our next game here against Glenn 3450. And we got Lightning, Phoenix, Fisherman, and Royal Giant. Let's see what he wants to do here. He's gonna go for a Princess at the bridge. I'm just gonna go for a Fisherman. Looks like potentially just a log bait deck. So yeah, typically against log bait, you want to be RGing the back a lot. When you have a good, okay, this isn't log bait. This is a Princess Witch deck. So yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I'm also gonna go for an Electric Spirit High, and I'll also ability pop this too, just to DPS down these elite barbarians. Make sure they get no shots right there. And yeah, let's see here. He's gonna go for an Electro Giant. I'm gonna try to go for like, I'm gonna go for Phoenix like this, and I'm going to go for a Fisherman all the way down here. Hopefully we get the activation of the King, because that would be really clutch, and it looks like we do. So super good so far. Obviously he has a pretty good damage lead, but we definitely can bounce back from this. I think I'm just going to go for a log. Actually, no, I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost, because he does have a Princess. I know that, and he's got that as well. Really interesting. I'm just going to go for a log on this. He shouldn't have too much elixir right now. Oh, he's got... So he has a crazy bait deck. I'm just going to go for a Queen at the bridge because he doesn't have that much elixir. I know he's Elite Barbarians, but he doesn't have the amount to actually play it. So I'm just going to insta-pop ability right here. Get a lot of damage right here. And it looks like I do have to play a Queen on top of this. Or not a Queen, a Phoenix on top of this Princess. So we're definitely down in elixir. But we can bounce back for sure. I think I'm just going to play... Hopefully he doesn't have enough elixir for Elite Barbarians, because if he does... It's going to be a little difficult, but it looks like he doesn't. So I'm just going to go for Fisherman right in the middle here. And pull that Witch, hopefully. Perfect, perfect. And just play a little bit passively because I know we're down a little bit of Elixir. I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost over here. Let's see if he plays Elite Barbarians on top of that. I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for a log. It's a good log. Okay. I think I'm just going to go for a Phoenix right here. If he goes for like a Witch, I'm just going to Lightning it for sure because it's giving me good value. And it's going to give me good tower value right there. And he still needs to respond to this Queen, which is really nice. I'm going to pop the ability right now. Perfect. Hopefully he kills the Dark Goblin, which it does. I'm going to go for a Royal Giants in the back here because I'm going to go for Electric Spirits for this. I want to save the log just in case. And yeah, so far so good. Just going to go for a Fisherman right here. And it looks like it's going to be game number 2. I'm just going to cycle a log because why not? He doesn't have Goblin Barrel in rotation anyway, so I can't really get punished for this. And yeah, that's going to be game number 2 right there. Really, really well played. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the third game. Okay, so we got our next game here against Scar. And we got Log, Electric Spirit, Royal Ghost, and Royal Giant. And let's see what he wants to do here. Let's see. I feel like this deck is really strong if you play things at like 6 Elixir. So like if you think that they want aggressive and they have no Elixir, you could just RG at 6 Elixir and they won't have much to defend your Royal Giant. So you can't get punished for it and you'll get a lot of damage for free essentially. I think at this point in time I'm going to pop the ability because he's probably going to do something with this. Okay, I'm going to go for a Royal Giant immediately because he did go really aggressive with that whatever that thing was. Okay, so he did get me right there, which is totally fine. I'm not too worried. I'm going to pop the ability yet again. We could definitely bounce back. That freeze is pretty crazy, not going to lie. And I know I have a good matchup here, so... Okay, I'm going to go in, actually, because he's really low in Elixir right now. And I'm just going to go for a Fisherman as well, because, like I said, that Tornado was super aggressive. So I'm going to go in with this Fisherman right here, hopefully to take his tower. Yeah, it looks like we're going to take his tower really nicely right there, I believe. Perfect. Okay, so we're back in it. And like I said, I know I have matchup here, so everything should be good. I want to see if he freezes this. That'd be pretty interesting. Okay, so he's not going to freeze. Smart play on his end, because that'd be really aggressive for no reason. And let's see what he wants to do. I think I'm just going to cycle a Queen in the back here, because he can't really do anything to this. He has a lot of heavy cards, so my Queen just gets so much value. And yeah, I think I'm just going to cycle an Electric Spirits right here. Probably pop the ability just to kill that bowler really quickly. Oh, he's going to cycle that. That's really strange. I'm going to go... Okay, that was a terrible freeze too. That was like the worst freeze I've seen, to be honest. I'm just going to go for this, just to pull this forward a little bit, and just go for a really big counter push right here. I'm going to go for this, plus a Phoenix. Deepest down that Barbarian really quickly. Hopefully that Phoenix kills the baby dragon. Okay, he's going to have to play a Tornado, which is nice for me. And maybe that Phoenix spawns again. Perfect. Really good. Hopefully he uses a freeze or something. Okay, I'm going to force the freeze out here, actually, with the ability. Okay, I'm going to go for a Fisherman in the middle. He's also play a Barbarian Barrel. I'm going to go for a Phoenix again. Okay, I think we actually win here because that was a really bad, whatever that thing was, the Lumberjack. And I'm just going to go for a Lightning on top of his Inferno Dragon if he plays it, which is right here. Hopefully that baby dragon walks. Okay, it does. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost because he just used a Tornado. I'm going to go for a Log. And maybe that's good game. Okay, he's going to do that. What if I could just get like a really like cheeky RG off in the pocket, maybe? Let's just try it. I know I'm up a lot of Elixir. I have a Fisherman. Yeah, perfect. That's going to be game. Game number 3 right there. Let's go ahead and jump to the next game. Okay, so we got our final game here, hopefully, against Lucas Magnata or something. And I'm just going to keep doing these videos, and potentially with just different decks in general, just to like document my ranked play push. Just like I said, just use different decks, obviously. I don't want to keep just using P.E.K.K.A. Bridgespan because it gets kind of boring, not going to lie. I already know how to play P.E.K.K.A. Bridgespan really well, and I just wanted to also use different decks. And also just to maybe keep you guys satisfied with like just different gameplay, so... I might just keep switching different decks. If I get like really, really high in the leagues though, which I'm sure is going to happen pretty soon, I'm just going to probably, yeah, to switch to P.E.K.K.A. or this deck because I'm pretty comfortable with RG2 and Golem as well. So like, I'll probably just stick to one of these three decks. It's Golem, RG, and P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to pop the ability real quick. All right, here. And let's see what he wants to do in this scenario. Let's see what he's got. He's going to go for that. I'm just going to go for a Fisherman in the middle plus a Phoenix High. Just to DPS down these Elite Barbarians. And yeah, it's going to give me really good counter push. Really good counter push right here. I'm going to go for a Lightning on top of this Wizard. Because it's a neg 1 trade, but he still needs to respond to this thing, right? So I'm going to go for this. Perfect. That's basically going to be tower already, I would like to say. So yeah, if he doesn't respond to this should be tower. Okay, that's a pretty good Hog Rider on his end. I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost. I'm not going to play an Electric Spirit because I don't really need to. And yeah. So far, so good. Let's see here. Let's see what he wants to do in this situation. Hopefully he just gave up. Maybe he did just give up. I'm not too sure. Just like an Electric Spirit in the back. Hopefully he did give up. Okay, he's going to go for a Giant. I'm just going to go for a Queen in the back here. It's going to be a little difficult, not going to lie, to stop, or yeah, to stop his Elite Barbarians behind this Giants if he does formulate a push like that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go for a Fisherman right here. I think I'm just going to insta-pop ability right now. And probably just Lightning his Elite Barbarians. There it is. I'm just going to do that. And a Log. So I think that should be a really easy cleanup right there. Yeah, that's basically going to be a nice cleanup. I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to go for a Fisherman right here. Just to pull this Hog Rider. And yeah, we're going to be good to go. Yeah. So far so good. It's basically just a waiting game at this point. He's going to cycle Electro Wizard. I'm just going to cycle a Queen. And by the way, like I said, this deck is so strong. So if you guys want to try this deck out. It's really, really good. So yeah, I really, really recommend it for sure. I'm just going to go for a Lightning plus a Log just to clean everything up. And yeah, Egg will tank just a little bit. I'm going to go for a Fisherman right here for the Hog Rider. And yeah, GG's. Really well played right there. How did I still get a shot? That is wild to me. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll do more in the future.